Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fearless Fridays. My name is Dr. Benjamin Ritter. I'm a leadership and career coach that guides leaders to be the leader of their own career and to create a career they can love. So if you feel stuck, if you feel like you don't really get to choose what you do, if you know that you can create a greater impact within your work, and if you're just dreading more of the same, and you know you have more to give. You're not in the role you know you should be. You don't have the responsibilities you know you should have. And you don't really have a seat at the table. And send me a message. Let's have a conversation. We provide leadership coaching that puts your career first to ensure that not only do you develop as a leader, as a self-leader, but that you also earn the position that you deserve, and maybe that you know is out there but don't know where. Today, I want to talk a little bit about conversations in the workplace, and I guess you could even say your life, but how to solve, come to a positive conclusion in a potentially negative or conflict or kind of angst-filled conversation. Often, when people approach a situation at work or in their life that they know is going to be heated. Maybe they already know they have a disagreement with the other person. They're prepared to fight. They are ready for battle. They have their bullet points if they've done some preparation. They have thought about all the different ways this conversation could go and how the other person could combat. And they're ready to go to war. And I think this is one of the most important things. They think they're right. You think you're right. Better yet, you know that you're right. And the thing you're worried about is the other person not believing the same thing. And so you're going into this situation angry, frustrated, defensive, and almost like putting yourself on a pedestal in this situation. And by doing all those things, you might get to a conclusion, but usually you've already lost. And that's because if you go into, well, let's call it a battle, ready to fight, you've already created two sides. And when there are two sides, usually both people lose. Because someone thinks that they've lost and someone thinks that they've won. And very rarely do you have a stronger relationship afterwards. And usually that's going to create a negative relationship in the long run and make things harder. And so when you're going into a potentially conflict-filled conversation, the goal is not to win. The goal should be to find a mutual solution. To figure out how to win together, to be collaborative, to be inclusive, to be understanding, to be empathetic. And if you can do that, you can go into these conversations curious, looking for a reason why you both should work together to come to some outcome that you both agree to. Then all of a sudden you've bypassed the defensiveness, the winning and the losing. And not only will you come out with a solution that is better for both people, but you'll also come out with a stronger relationship. And what's super neat about this, you'll be perceived as a leader. You'll have more respect than you've ever had with this person before. And that individual is going to be excited about the outcome and what they've just created with you. So now they're more likely to champion and be an advocate of you throughout the organization. So I want to hear how this goes. Send me a message. Try it out. And if you experience something good from it, share it with a friend. Or if this just resonates, share it with a friend. When you engage in this content, more people get to see it, and more people start living a little bit more for themselves.